Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to this very next video. And in this video, we are going to talk about what are UI patterns and components. So, I hope you are ready about this video. And yeah, this is a very easy video, easy to understand video. So, we are not going to waste any time here. I'm Salman, and I'll teach you in a very easy way possible. So, let's get started. So, imagine you're designing a new app, okay? So, do you create everything from scratch or do you use proven patterns that already work? Let me let you choose you. Choose it. So, if you choose the first option, okay, you are a caveman and I can't do anything. But if you choose second one, good boy, good boy. Okay. So yeah, UI patterns are reusable solutions to common design problems. Just like Lego, right? UI components is just a building block for a UI pattern. You can think about buttons, cards, models, like that. Okay. And because they help keep things consistent, familiar, and easy to use. Because people have seen how button looks, right? And people have seen input, how input field works. So yeah, that's what UI patterns are. I'll just show you some common UI patterns. Before that, I'll tell you why we need UI pattern. So, bad UI means users spend 10 minutes figuring out how to use your app, which is bad user experience. And good UI. Good UI is instant users instantly know what to do because it feels familiar. UI pattern can solve consistency, efficiency, and user experience as we saw in our previous videos about UI principles, right? So yeah, next is the common patterns. See, search bar. Where do you find search bars in an app? Let me give you some time to think about it. Yeah. So search bars are found at the top of the almost every website. Okay. So yeah, as I said, if you see a search bar, that's either at the top in Amazon's website, right? Search bar at the top, and even in Swiggy, Zomato, everywhere search bar is at the top. Okay. So that is common, right? People's eyes instantly go there to find a search bar. Next we have buttons and toggles and drop downs and other stuff like this, right? They know that buttons are clickable. They know that destructive CTA means error. This is going to lead to something bad. If you see this is an error text, right? Something error has happened. So people understand stuff. Now they know that this is a toggle. If I click on it, it'll turn on. If I turn it off, so yeah, that's how people know, right? And next we have modals. Okay, modals, which means these pop-ups are the ones that interrupt your life. So they are like a success or alert or something like that. Okay. So when you click on OK, they'll just go away. They are like pop-ups. Okay. And then we have navbars. Navbar, these are bottom navbar for app, and this is for websites. These navbars help users move around easily. In Swiggy also you'll see in most of the app, Android app and iOS apps, you'll see that there is a navbar at the bottom and a top navbar for websites. Okay, awesome. And then we have progress bars. These are some examples of progress bar which you can just go through. Awesome. Then we have these stuff that is checkbox. You know that checkbox is for selecting multiple items and radio button is for selecting a single item, right? And toggle is to turn on or off. And yeah, choice chips. And then you have multi-select chips, which is just like checkbox, and radio button is like choice chips, right? Awesome. So I hope you're clear with this. There is not much to talk about UI patterns, just giving you an overview about it. Card based design, guys. See, why do you need see why everything is a card now? Tell me one thing. Why is everything a card now? Cards are everywhere. Facebook post is a card, Instagram post is a card, Netflix thumbnail is a card, e-commerce product listing is a card. Why? Because they keep content organized and are easy to scan. Okay, and also they work well on both mobile and desktop. And also cards help break down information into bite-sized chunks. See, this is a card. This whole part is a card. This is a card. This is a card. This is a card. Card can have a mixture of text, button, search bar, inputs, icons, and everything. This is how card looks. Then we have toast. So toast is for feedback patterns. Okay. For feedback, as we saw about feedback, now telling people, I mean, users should always know what's happening. Pop-ups, toasts, and models. Okay. First is toast notification. So these are small, non-intrusive messages. Means changes applied successfully, which means if I update something, I should know that it is saved, right? If I send a message, I should know that a message has been sent, right? And these have actions also. If something has an error, you can ask for help, like that. Okay. And models are pop-ups for important action, which means confirmations, logins, exam, etc. Okay. So without feedback, users will feel lost and confused. So yeah, buttons, we talked about buttons above, I guess. Yep, here we talked about it. The primary, secondary button, disabled active states, floating buttons, gesture and swipe. Okay. And yeah, now let's see some brilliant UI patterns with a real world examples. First is Apple's UI design. Let me just change my screen. Apple's iOS design. So Apple have their own portal for human interface guidelines, and they'll tell you a lot about what typography they use and what writing they use, how they have their foundations, what components do they use. Let's go to components. Understand. uh Selection is there. Let's see other stuff. What about selection and input? Color walls. Yeah, okay, toggles. Yeah, so toggle lets people choose between a pair of opposing states like on and off using different operations. So yeah, see, they tell you how toggle works in their app. So they are consistent. Consistency in navigation, buttons, and even animation, guys. They look for animations also. See, they have dock menu, ornaments, toolbar, pop-up buttons. Every single thing they have it ready for navigation. See, navigation bar, as I said. So this is a navigation bar. How does a navigation bar look in Android iOS design? So this was an example of. Okay, let's go to buttons. See, this is button. How does button work in iOS? So they talk about everything. iOS and iPad OS means small buttons, medium buttons, large buttons. And how do buttons work? Means primary button, secondary button. In Mac OS also they talk about buttons. Every single thing they have documented it. Another awesome example is Material UI. So in Material UI, as you can see, they also have this autocomplete. How does autocomplete work? By let's say I type pulp pulp fiction. So these are ready to go components. You just copy paste the code and you can use it. So these are buttons. Button, disable link. Okay. Let's go to switch. Yeah, switch, toggle. They have a different name for toggles also. Okay. And then what do we have? We have transfer list. So they do have a lot of stuff, guys. Toggle button. You just copy paste it. So this can maintain consistency and this is open source. So these are standardized UI components across apps. Okay. And the final example, a real world example, these are the design systems, right? But a real world example that I would like to give you is Airbnb. Okay. So in Airbnb, if you see, you know that this is clickable. This is a overlay of what things are happening. So if you're so this is a quantity component, quantity pattern. You know that this is a calendar pattern, and these are the cards. These are cards. Okay. So once I click on this, inside. No, now came the. Oh shit! I should have. Yeah, this is a tooltip. This is a tooltip UI component. Okay. This is a button component. This is a drop down component. And what else do we have? Yeah, this is a model. Okay, this is a model for you. And this is also a model or overlay. Whatever you can call it. What else do we have here? Yes, yeah, we have input. We have drop down based input. We have a button. We have other sort of buttons also. So yeah, I hope you're clear with this. Again, model. Again, model. Again. Yep. So yeah, this is how you can just go to every random website and analyze common patterns. This is what you call as tab. Okay, these things are tabs. Okay, this is a switch. This is a filter. Inside filter, you have slider, you have quantity, you have multi-select chip. Okay, these are multi-select chips. Then this, yeah, check boxes are there. Then are do they have radio buttons? I need to see that. Yeah, they do have tabs here, right? Instead of using radio button, they have tabs. Okay, so yeah, that's how you select, guys. So I hope you're clear with this. So that's it about UI components. I will be seeing you in the next video. Till then, thank you and bye bye.